Let's start off the year strong, shall we everyone? As I promised you with the previous recap, I've prepared something very special for Gaming Zone. And as you can see both with the title and the thumbnail, it's the new format which has finally arrived. I welcome you to the new format which I've been working on for a couple of months now. The new era for Gaming Zone is finally here. Welcome everyone to Project Semper Gladius, the format experience which I've been working on behind the scenes since mid-2025 to completely overhaul everything behind the scenes and overall to improve the production quality for the channel. While not many things have changed presentation-wise, I still felt like it was lacking attention to details and I could improve upon the existing foundation. That's why the 0+ refresh was just a stepping stone to this big improvement that is releasing today. With this format I've redesigned everything asset-wise, starting with picture presentation and ending of course with the big logos everywhere you see. And yes, it is called Gaming Zone 10 since it's the 10th format for the channel. How original indeed, you can definitely laugh at that. With 10 I've decided to go back to my roots with the content presentation, and as you can see already, the camera is rarely showing up on my screen, only in cases where I want to have an intermission. After carefully analyzing the way I've created content previously with Gaming Zone 0, I've had this feeling that I've fallen off to simply creating yapfest coverages instead of focusing my thoughts properly, like the days before the face reveal and camera action. While I don't regret doing videos with a camera, the content density unfortunately took a very serious hit as I was trying to feature myself more and more in the flesh. And unfortunately, this has gotten to a point where I believe the content I've made has severely fallen in quality and focus. Moving forward, I'll be focusing again on delivering strong, coherent content with proper scripts and ideas, and no longer gunning it just like the previous years. This will also be applied to Being Unleashed as well, as I do believe such problems did touch that our channel. So what should you expect from Gaming Zone 10? A proper return to presentation seen before the hiatuses and a very revamped format which was released way back in 2022. While I've gone to bring back the old ways to make content, I'm in no way abandoning the achievements accomplished with 0. Tier lists, shorts and posts will continue to release, and as promised with the 2025 recap, I'll even double down on some of those, as no longer forcing myself much on camera will help improve the pace I'll be able to make videos and coverage. Previous formats had some interesting ideas under the form of retrospectives, and of course, covering the latest games under the form of impressions and reviews. Well everyone, this is the year where content like this will make a great return with an improved form, as stated previously as well with recent uploads. Some original ideas were already in the works and it should hit the channel soon enough, especially after announcing my slow but eventual comeback to Battlefield 2 mods. Got a lot to talk about those, as I believe I was approaching them in a wrong way entirely, but you will have to wait and see on that though. Gaming Zone 10's Endgame is me learning from the mistakes I made along the way and looking at things through a whole new lens and perspective. While it was fun doing the crazy things during Gaming Zone 0's tenure, I believe it's time for me to return back to a more serious approach with a proper overhaul for the content. I do believe some of the OGs out there will enjoy this kind of comeback from myself, and for the new folks, you will definitely not be disappointed with this new approach. Especially after the disaster that was Battlefield 6 rant that helped me open up a new perspective on how to make content. Anyway, let's wrap it up at that and not stretch it any further. Gaming Zone 10 is something I worked hard upon, and I hope you'll enjoy the things I'll be making with it. Unfortunately, some sacrifices had to be made, but I believe those will be worth it in the end. Thank you for watching everyone. A new era for Gaming Zone has arrived and there are many more interesting things up in the horizon. Per usual, if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to throw a thumbs up, and also click the subscribe button if you are new here and are interested in seeing more content from me. This was Chris, see you in the next one.